What is a verb? A verb is a word that expresses either an action or a state of being. Here are the verbs that express actions: jump, eat, play. Other than action, a verb can also convey someone's being. This is called the being verbs. Here are the examples of being verbs in a sentence. These kids are hungry. They seem calm. George stays patient. Being means you tell something about the state of someone. Kids being hungry. They being calm. George being patient. See the difference between the two kinds of verbs? One shows action, and the other one shows a being. Let's discover how to easily spot verbs in a sentence. A verb is not easy to miss. This is why we call it the heart of the sentence. Without a verb, there will be no sentence. Let me give you an example. Here's what we consider a sentence without a heart, or a verb. Kelly, one of my favorite school officers, now an athlete of the newly established football team in school. We can put every type of word that we could think of. But without the main verb, our sentence won't make sense. Take a look at the next sentence. Kelly eats. Now we have a complete sentence. Why? Because this sentence has its main verb and tells a complete thought. Now take a look at the next example and try to identify the verb on a glance. Kelly is a baker. One of the interesting things about verbs in every sentence you see around you is that it does not always tell about actions. Verbs could also tell us about the state of being of someone. In this case, it's the word is. In our two sentences, we saw how a verb can either function as an action or a being. Take a look at the following examples and try to observe which of the words in the sentences are verbs. Remember, in every sentence, a verb does either one of these roles: as an action verb, or as a being verb. John and Carl practice boxing. If you think practice is the verb, you're right. Practice is an action verb. Now try the next sentences. Tom is hungry. Again, verbs are not always about actions. Sometimes, it functions as something else. Here's the next sentence. Sophie seems quiet. How about this one? Jane serves the apple pie. Remember, the main verb of the sentence is either an action or a being. Here's the last one. Kelly is eating with a spoon and fork. For more free grammar lessons, visit grammarhobby.com.